Disgusting. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. When you're touching it, you're gonna wanna change your gloves. What's up?
Quick question.
Yeah.
In a CRP room, aren't they supposed to have disposable trays too?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, our dishwasher is able to sterilize the dishes well
Okay.
enough that we can actually use real stuff.
The same with linen, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, alright, now that we've covered that, can you guys name a couple of things that was wrong with the room and that I did? Yeah, come on.
You had them go to the bathroom and then you suction them.
Without changing gloves or doing hand sanitizer.
You never changed your gloves.
Nope, not once.
You borrowed your neighbor's wipes.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I did that. Had a little blood. Oh, there's poop on here too, actually.
Have the urinal on the table.
All that.
Everything
And
is
was it the suction on the bed where the patient had?
Everything's
just-
undated. You don't know how old it is or how long it's been sitting there, and it's all on the table together.
I'd even see the blanket on the floor
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it's so dirty.
Foldy bags on the floor.
And you
Yep,
had
some
your
bags laying on the floor.
machine on the, and strips on the blanket.
There's
Should
stuff
go on
piled
Oh yeah,
on
the
top.
clipboard was on the blanket and
Exactly. So you guys did great. That is everything that you guys mentioned is wrong. Okay, we'll start off here. Again, you guys mentioned none of these are labeled. First off, we don't know whose they are. I probably grabbed the roommates. I don't know. You know when they're in the bathroom and they're not labeled and you just grab one. Well, what if one person has a U10 and the other doesn't? Well, guess what? I just used their stuff for the other patient. Okay? You never know what you're passing along. These should be labeled. If they have an ostomy and a Foley, there should be 2 containers labeled, room number, the date, shoot, even the time. I mean, if you want to
And
get
which is
crazy.
which.
Yeah, which is which? Is this for the Foley or is it for the ostomy? Obviously, that's just disgusting. Okay, how often should you change these? Does anybody
Every
know?
day?
At least every day.
Usually night
Or every
shift
shift?
Yep,
Where do you find those?
That's a night
in the
shift.
supply
Supposed to be
room.
a
Yeah,
night
they're
shift.
all stacked.
Change out.
Yeah. The thing with these two, if they just look straight up disgusting, please change them. Okay? If they're not being rinsed, they're gonna look gross. Just get rid of them. Okay? It's growing so much stuff in there, and if I touch that spout to this, I just contaminated everything, and now Cola is gonna come at you. No, I'm just kidding.
And I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean, we're just passing this around and they're getting worse, okay? This, again, label them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's for a Foley, an ostomy, and somebody could have been like, oh, I put that there for their peg tube. And you never know.
well, that's what we're using. That's what we're using now.
Oh, really? We don't have the cool little thing?
Nope.
It's been a while.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Or
So be
I
very
should-
cautious and please label all your stuff, okay? Now, as far as sharing wipes, that's a no-no. Let's not share wipes. I know we've been accustomed in the past to just put everything in that center, and you know, if you don't use all the wipes, everything goes in the middle. Now, if it's open, please do not use it for a patient. If you do not know whose it is, don't use it for the other patient. Just throw it. Get a new one, okay? Now, what you can do is, if you open this and there's still some and you don't want to waste them, because you know we don't want to be wasteful either, put it on the patient's bedside table or in their drawers. Most of them have a nightstand, okay? Now, if they don't, you know, there we go. We just don't want to be using them from patient to patient, okay? Because I wiped his butt, I borrowed it from the neighbor, and their poop is on here, and I just...
But that's still gross because if you put your hand in, you had poopy on your hand and you touch it for the
Yeah.
new one, it's so nasty.
So how many
That's
times should
true.
she have changed her gloves, do you think?
Oh, at least,
1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
she
5,
walked
6,
in-
7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times.
At least. Yeah, I was bad. I was real bad. But again, this is stuff we've seen. So, don't share wipes. Throwing trash on the tray. First off, when they're done, yeah, we should get rid of the tray to begin with. Okay, I know some of these patients are hoarders and they're like, I'm gonna save this till my next meal. Like, bro, you're gonna get a next meal and you're probably gonna get a snack, okay? I gotta remove this, you know, just kind of ease them into it. And then of course wipe down the table. But yes, somebody said sharps. Again, big no-no. The kitchen is not equipped with sharps containers to get rid of this stuff, okay? So you need to be very conscious about where you're putting these. Please put them in the sharps container. Needles, please put them in the sharp container, okay? Yeah, just trash up there in general.
about trays, I've gone into rooms and people put trays, not dirty trays, clean trays, on the trash can.
Yeah. take them right away. Once, first off, a clean tray with food and stuff should be on their bedside table, okay? Let's keep those wheels turning though. Think about all these things that we're doing. When they're done, get rid of it. That's just breeding all kinds of nasty stuff on the tray. We're putting stuff on there, okay? Next thing I do want to talk about is the surfaces. Of course, you guys know ventilators should not be stacked with a bunch of stuff anyways, okay? Do pretty good at that, but we do see it where people just put stuff in, you know, whatever. If you are going to use this for a temporary table, please wipe it down, okay? You mentioned a good point. When I went to go suction, I put it in the same spot that I was emptying the ostomy out with, right? I used the same spot, nothing.